Hello guys and welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies. And in today's video, oh boy, I actually met Raypark yesterday on October 3rd. You don't know who Raypark is. Raypark is the actor from episode 1. He also did the motion capture for Star Wars The Clone Wars. The dude is darthmaul. The dude is darthmaul. How did I end up meeting him at a comic book store? Let's go ahead and talk about that. I mean, I like comic books. I'm in the Star Wars comic books, obviously. And I like the Marvel movies. I just not really into the comic books. I get all of my stuff, manga, comic books, whatever it is. All of my stuff is digital. I get all of my stuff on the internet. But my dad, however, he still collects Batman comic books. He's really into Batman and Wonder Woman. There's this comic book store that, it's a ways away from us, but it's not too far away from us. He goes there all the time and picks up comic books. He goes to the store called Surprise Comics. And at Surprise Comics, he actually was on their website one night trying to pre-order some comic books, and he found out that darthmaul's Raypark was going to be down at the comic book store signing autographs for a new darthmaul comic book. And I am such a Star Wars fan. My dad's a Star Wars fan too. I'm a bit more of a nerd about it than he is, but we both just go nuts for Star Wars, right? So, of course, the second that he found that out, he went down and he bought the tickets. He bought VIP tickets for both me and Dad. And it's really funny. Like, I went down there to the store with my dad. We got there around about 11:40. And just for some reason, I knew I was supposed to see Raypark, but none of that crazy energy that you get as a fan was there until noon when the event started and Raypark starts walking up to the comic book store. And the first thing he does is he says hi to everybody, and you can just feel the energy kind of rise, the excitement to see him. And then he actually goes out and he fist bumps every single person that was out there. And I'm telling you, it was a really good thing we got there a little early, because by the time we were there, we were maybe 10th in line, luckily. And there was at least 200 people wrapping around the entire building. We got to go in, we got to get our really cool comic books and some really cool posters. I'm going to show you those in this video. But then we go up to see Raypark, get our stuff signed. And God, I can tell you what, I was really happy that I was wearing a mask. Because when I went up to see him, I just blurted out what I wanted to say. And then I kind of stood back. And of course he tried to talk to me and everything. But I kind of stood back and I was smiling like this. I was kind of looking at my dad. Luckily, I had the mask on. Unfortunately, when you have a mask on, you kind of talk like this. That, with COVID, you can't really fight that anymore, right? But I'm really glad I had the mask on, because I'm telling you, I was super nervous. And I was like, it's Raypark. I was smiling the entire time. I was like this. I'm really glad that he didn't see my creepy fan excessive smile. Of course, I told him how I absolutely loved him in the Clone Wars. He was, of course, darthmaul. He motion captured darthmaul. And let me tell you, motion captured darthmaul. I think from now on, whenever they do a super important battle in anything animated, it has to be motion capture now, because from that, just that motion capture moment that we got from Darth Maul in the Clone Wars, it was the absolute the absolute best fight scene in animated Star Wars. Let me say that. Best fight scene in animated, and it's because it was motion capture. We kind of talked a little bit about the Clone Wars, how excited I was, how awesome it was, and of course I told him how awesome how awesome he was. I mean, that's all I could really get out because I was so nervous. He was absolutely cool. You could tell that this guy was a Star Wars fan, and I wish I could sit there and talk to him for a little bit longer, but the fact is, I would not want to, I would not like it if someone stole all my time to say hi to raypark. So, unfortunately, we only got to be there for about maybe 5 minutes, got our stuff signed, and had to walk away. Because everyone else, like, not to bring the level of excitement down or anything, but you know, with COVID and all this crazy stuff going in the world, it's moments like this. It's moments between me and my dad that really make me happy. That really makes me glad to live during this day and age. I mean, if I wasn't alive today, or for that matter, alive yesterday, I wouldn't have gotten to see raypark, would I? So, I'm really, really happy just to be alive in this day and era, even though we have COVID. And you know, not long afterwards, I kind of started thinking about raypark being in Star Wars again, and I was trying to kind of think. I even told him while we were there that I hope darthmaul, and I hope that he gets in the Star Wars once again, that they do something with this character once again, and hopefully bring him back. And I kind of thought, okay, how would they do this? You know, how would they bring darthmaul back? How can we get more raypark? And I kind of want to see if anyone has thought about this, of what you guys' thoughts about this idea that I have. So, do you guys remember the Solo movie? So, I'm not the biggest fan of the Solo movie. I'm really not. But the best part about that movie was, again, Darth Maul. He was a cameo in it. I wish he was the main villain of it. And everyone wants a Solo sequel. I don't. I don't want a Solo sequel. But I have always wanted to see a darker, grayer show of Star Wars. Something from the underground. I was originally thinking something about like a bounty hunter or Boba Fett. Mandalorian has been great for that. But Darth Maul is in that bucket too, right? Now, thanks to the Clone Wars and what an awesome idea it would be to have raypark back as Darth Maul, either again anime motion capture and have him do the voice, or a live action. How awesome would it be to see a Darth Maul series or a movie or something taking place between the Solo movie and the Rebels TV show? Like, how did he get on Malachor? How did he get stuck on Malachor? What's the story there? And that will be a great opportunity to bring Rey back, I believe. And so, yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts about raypark being back in Star Wars, because I would really, really like him to be back in Star Wars, and I think telling that story would be a great opportunity to do that. Okay, so let me show you the comic book that I got, and then the poster that I got signed that went along with it. Alright, so I'm going to gently take this out of the sleeve here. Turns out, look at that art. Look at that art. Again, Surprise Comics, Clone Wars. Look at that art. I have not read this. I have not gone through it. It's just briefly. There you go. I do want to read it, but I almost think of because me and my dad both got a comic book, and both got a poster, and I'm just going to calmly go through here. I thought this was going to be more of a Darthmaul comic book. I kind of only see General Grievous versus Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is cool too. I thought this was going to be like Son of Dathomir, but I guess not. Still a really cool comic book. Look at the art. That's cool. Of course, it's the cover with Darth Maul. That's the best. Look at that. That's really cool. Okay. I'm going to, off camera, put this back in the thing. Alright, and this is the poster that we got signed. Yes, me and my dad both have posters, and both me and my dad have comic books. And we both got them signed. Comic books are not signed, but we both got the posters signed. I'm sorry about the glare from my computer and my camera. I mean, this is in a protective sleeve. I do need to get a picture frame for it. But look how absolutely awesome that art is, right? And it's, again, signed right there. Let's see if we can't show you. Signed right there by Raypark himself. There it is right there. There's a little message they sent me. I would personally, even though he's never going to see this video, I would personally really like to thank Raypark for not only signing this video, but being there in the first place. I mean, for loving the fans and stuff like that, you know. It's just fantastic when, you know, fans get to see their favorite actors and stuff like that. I think it is so cool, and I'm really happy that I came down to Arizona. I'm really happy that I came down to that surprise comic book store and I got to meet him. So, Raypark, thank you from me. Thank you. Alright. So, let's do the thumbnail here. Let's do a thumbnail here. Thank you guys for watching. I met Raypark at a comic book store. Awesome dude. Awesome dude. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out.